Testing, testing.
And I'm better than ever. Got a knack for making things better. Face facts, 'cause your opinion don't matter. This a maniac is gonna step on whomever. It's time getting live, 'cause I'm gonna make changes. Kicking ass, taking names, cleaning house all the favors. I'm burning out the dead wood, burning down time. 'Cause it's only my way, so get your ass in They say that I've lost it, but talk me down, and I swear it's gonna cost you. Now I'm back, the boss of you morons, so never count me out as one thing you can count on. Yeah. It's time getting live, 'cause I'm gonna make changes. Kicking ass, taking names, cleaning house all the favors. I'm burning out the dead wood, burning down time. 'Cause it's only my way, so get your ass in
Something. We'll be black for a minute. I'm getting there. Apparently, I've got things that need to be updated. And quite a bit. A new version. Okay. Latest. All right. So we're downloading the latest version of The Wasteland. What do you mean I've lost it, Deej? Explain that to me, please. You'll get a real screen here in just a moment, y'all. My voice is pretty low. Well, I can't really do anything about my voice being low. Uh, I can't quite put that stuff over. Really go. Really, I'm trying to move it up, but it ain't going up. Wow. Uh, that's about all I can do. The lyrics in that first song said you lost it. Nope, I disagree. Just means I'm back for better or worse and all that other good stuff. Except we ain't getting married, Deej. I don't like you like that. I wish this thing would hurry up and do what it needs to do. Anyway, give everybody a health update. I'm at the very end of COVID. It doesn't mean it's gone. It means it's 99% gone, meaning I'm more than likely not contagious, but hey, we'll take not contagious. I don't want that one. We'll take this one. So we're going to give you something to look at anyway, because I mean, what else am I going? I had it to where everything on here would show up, um, anything on my screen, and now that's not like that. So we now have to do this. So that's what we're going to do. Now, hopefully later tonight we will get back into Wasteland. I believe we're on day 12, getting close to our second horde. Dispatcher Moni, welcome. How are you doing? Ah, I do have a couple of quick reminders, though. If you're interested in joining the PvP, you need to go to PvP. DJ, you already have. That's okay. Um, and put your name in there. I know I'm earlier than usual, but this is just talking before I decide to make dinner and then come back on here and actually play because it's been over a week that I've been gone. The other is just a quick reminder if you still want to be a mod, you need to message me. Some people will lose wrenches. That is effective on February the 19th. That is the 1 year birthday of Sheriff Hawks Gaming. Couple of new rules to go over for any and all mods. You have a job to do, which is say hello to people as they come in, both in Discord if you're there and in chat. Drop links upon request. I don't do that all the time, only for channels I recognize and I want to shout out. Nobody gets shouted out all the time because I kind of think that, well, shouting someone out all the time doesn't make a lot of sense to me. If it's someone that I don't think you got, some people may not be subscribed to, then I'll shout them out. But if I think most of you are subscribed to them, I don't really see the point in shouting them out. We're not going to talk about the effects on YouTube because, I mean, let's be honest, guys. The YouTube's going to do what it's going to do. I know some people don't like the at. I know some people don't like the crown thing. I mean, I see it. It's not on my phone because on my phone it's turned off, but in my Streamlabs it's actually on right now. DJ is number one and Wymoni's number two, and I don't seem to have a number three, which makes no sense because if Lily's in there, right? Yes, I do, and I apologize for that. I haven't been on for a little over a week. Apparently, I've had a lot of updates because my computer literally hasn't been on for that long either. It's been a while. Uh, but yeah, I do. And I will get in there. I had so many like conversations going on in Steam that I had to just mark them all as read, like I read them. But there's so many, I was not going to read them, obviously. Your voice sounds better. Well, it sounds better than what it did. I've always had allergies, and today feels really more like allergies than anything else. As you guys know, I haven't. I think it was last Saturday night, maybe, that I streamed. I was going to be on yesterday. I was in. Well, I was backstage on the Redneck Connection. He didn't see me, and after about a half hour, I just kind of tuned out, I reckon, and left. But he was talking to Medieval Mom, about Splenda and but I guess diabetic stuff. But how's everybody? I missed you guys. How's everybody doing today? I'll give you a little bit of my time, and then I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna eat dinner. I'm gonna come back, and we're gonna get into day 12, and well, see if I die. I can't remember what I was trying to do, guys. I really can't. I You dropped in. Yeah, I was there. He just never brought me up on panel. He probably just didn't see me. So for over a week, we were the House of COVID, y'all. That's what I kind of nicknamed the House of COVID. Uh, oh, you've been working on that thing that, oh, okay. Welcome, last son. How are you doing? But we are back. The only thing I will tell anybody is, listen, Kimmy Dog, how are you doing? Whatever this COVID is, it's worse than the one I had way back in the day. That is for certain. But we are recovered. We will be back into Wasteland. We have a multiplayer going on, so if you're in that multiplayer, let's get back into that as well. I do want to get a PV. Before I got ill and COVID struck the house, and I mean it struck the house and everybody in it, um, Tansy Wolf had bought us a server to use for a PvP. So I'd like to hook up with Tansy and go over the settings for that. I'd like to get that started within the next week or two. I think that's going to be a whole lot of fun. Uh, I will post the rules in under PvP, but I'm not going to do that until I'm done writing the rules because I am definitely writing the rules. I'm going to make it tough. And for the record, Deej, you're going to die. So if you're interested, if you play 7 Days to Die, spread the word. Go into there is a section in my Discord. If you're not in my Discord, somebody please put up the link for my Discord if you could. If you want to still remain a moderator, you need to message me directly and let me know the birthday of Sheriff Hawks Gaming, and thank you, Kimmy, for letting me know that, is February the 19th, and that's where things are going to change. Nope, when I make rules deeds, they are for everybody, including myself. Some of the rules are designed so you can't cheat. Like killing yourself so a death don't count. I know where you got that from. You got that from Neebs Gaming and Glock 9, and I think it was Vertigo and Simon that came up with the idea to eat glass. So that way, if they died, you know, it didn't count as a death against them. So I know where you got the idea from, but it won't work because if you kill yourself off, unfortunately, it still counts as a death. Good luck. Yes, Simon. I knew it was one of them because I watched that. And I don't know if I have that command, Kimmy. Somebody put up the link to my Discord, please. I don't think I have my computer updated because I ain't been on it over a week. And I've got to update pretty much everything now. I even had to update my Streamlabs. YouTube says no. What do you mean YouTube says no? Huh? Why does YouTube say no? I'm kind of confused on that one. uh, Discord, there we go. And there is my Discord. If you're not in it, everybody is more than welcome. And how is it going over there in Scotland there, Kim? Kimmy? Oh, wait, is it Scotland or is it Ireland? Man, you know you're getting old when I can't remember which one it is. Well, don't tell anybody I can't remember what it is. YouTube says no to the command. Well, that'd be Streamlabs, actually. I mean, now also I've heard things that you're going to have to show some kind of something on Discord. Guys, that's not true. Apparently, it has to do with adult content or something, which I do not get into. So, whatever that is, it certainly does not apply to Sheriff Hawks Gaming or anything that I'm ever going to do on Discord. I don't get into pornography and all that crap, so I guess if you can put that stuff on there, now you got to have an ID. Scotland, we have a new puppy who is a piranha. A new puppy. What kind of puppy did you get? It's not a piranha. Piranha's a fish. Please like and subscribe, share the video. Yeah, it does. Actually, I like it when you guys leave comments too. Apparently, YouTube, that's what it says. It says piranha. Scotland, we have a new puppy who is a piranha. Unless she means Pomeranian, maybe. But then she put a smiley face behind it, so there's a joke in there, and my literal mind done missed it. The sheriff would just go, all right, go ahead and walk your fish, but it ain't pooping on my lawn. Thanks, Monique. Every time I save a link, it's too quickly. Takes me long to fetch for someone. Well, yeah. No meaning. It likes to bite. Oh, meaning it likes to bite. Well, yeah, they do. They will chew things. A border collie. Oh, I love collies. They're cute dogs. It's puppy teeth. Yeah, they are. Well, you got that shit right. But puppies are so cute. The problem is, like, they stay cute for a while, right? And then they grow. Like when they're puppies, they're just like I remember our little dog, mine, mine and Mrs. Hawks, when she got Sierra, which is she's part Chihuahua, but mostly she's Jack Russell. She was so tiny you could just hold her in the palm of your hand. It just, she's still cute. Don't get me wrong. She's a very pretty dog. Kind of, I mean, extremely spoiled, but and extremely intelligent. But she's just not. She doesn't have that puppy cute there, that allows you to create a link that no. Oh, I don't even know if my link expired. Did it expire? I don't even know. Well, Hawks, did you see your desk full of? Well, no, Moni. I kind of packed them up and split them between me and the deputy, so we had toilet paper out there in the wasteland. We don't read invoices or fines. I mean, we have no courtroom. Nobody ever pays their fines anyway. See, watch. That's a $2 fine, Monique. The judge, I think he's a biter. I think he turned into a zombie. So we have no clerk, but we have a dispatcher who's playing clerk, who's taking a pay cut for not keeping coffee on hand. Yeah, I just realized that. For a dispatcher and a clerk, you're not very good at coffee service. That's cool to hear, Lily. I've been on Discord for over a year and didn't know that. Thank you. Yeah, I didn't know it either, but I don't even know if my link is expired. Does anybody know? Is it? I can't click on it to see. Well, no, because it's my Discord. I guess that would make sense, huh? I guess I can't click on it to see. That's a $500 fine for littering, lol. I've never heard of a $500 tip, right? Because sometimes when I find people will jokingly tip. And I think I would probably refund a $500 tip out of concern that somebody was giving up their bill money when they should not be doing that. I bought a large bag of it for. Oh, yeah? If you read your invoice, I'm not reading any invoices. I use them as toilet paper. I don't pay fines. I don't understand the dollar to. I don't understand that either, Kimmy. I really don't. I don't know if you guys' money is worth more or less than ours. I don't know. Mine is a hairless porn. Oh, good Lord, Mr. Krabs. Well, he isn't supposed to be hairless. Smeagol. He has some hair. I can carry in. Palm. Oh, a hairless palm. I thought you said porn. Ah, hello, Mr. Krabs. How you doing? Wow, I totally misread that. Maybe I should get my glasses looked at again. and, but no, Kimmy, I'm with you there. I never did understand that. Euro is worth more than a dollar. Well, that could be. Well, thanks for the info. So, like, for you, if you tip $2, it'd be more like $2.20 or 30, whatever, right? So it wouldn't exactly be two. It would be a little over two or something like that. Palm the porn. Yeah, I did that. I read that wrong. Well, we know we're no, because I was just discussing that stuff where you have to have an ID or something if you want to do all that stuff. You know, yeah, that's. I guess you got to somehow prove you're of legal age or so. I didn't know you could do any of that on there anyway, so I don't really understand why it's there. But somebody was telling me about that in Discord, and I'm like, well, that don't apply to me. I don't do adult content, so why would that bother me? You changed your setting on the link, so hopefully it'll stay valid. Cool. And plus, Mr. Krabs, you and I both know you can get a little saucy. Don't deny it. Don't deny it, Mr. Krabs. We know. I know that you know that I know that they all know that even Kimmy knows that you can be saucy. Well, Sheriff, since you and Jesse said so no donuts in the snack box, you replaced them with healthy snacks. Oh, that's definitely a $2 fine for you. I dare you try to force us to eat like we're like healthy. We're not on no diet. We said no donuts. We didn't say anything about healthy. That's another $2 fine. Trying to make us join the some kind of health club. You took all the donuts. And that's a $2 fine for you, Deej. Oh yeah, guess that's true. Sorry guys. We still have well, you guys said we did not say no junk food. We said no donuts because donuts is you're trying to label us, right? Because we have badges and we're sheriff and deputy, as in all cops like donuts. We know what the hell you're doing. We know what that was about, Monique. That's another $2 fine for doing it again. No, I don't leave any moldy. Ew. That's just, well, yeah. They were all moldy, Deej. I'm glad you enjoyed them. And dog meat from Fallout peed on them. Might want to rinse your mouth out there, Deej. Yeah, I don't think you should have eaten them donuts, you know. You should have inspected them before you ate them. At least sniffed them. I mean, come on, Deej. Putting the sheriff on a diet. Putting the sheriff. Oh, that's another $2 fine. You're just racking up some fines. Well, it's. I suppose you could look at. I'm allergic to penicillin. I can't take it. But that is gross. That's grosser than gross. Anyway, guys, quick reminder: we are back tonight. We are doing Wasteland. We got to get back into the multiplayer. So if you're in that multiplayer, get ready to come on in. We'll continue that series. PvP again. If you want in it, give your name. Go to my Discord. PvP. Just say your name. Watch for the rules. I'll be putting them in there. Tansy. Oh, goddamn. Somebody scared the shit out of me. Oh, who the hell scared me? Oh, Kimmy. Oh, I about jumped out my damn chair. Whew. Why are we razzing Deej? Why are we not razzing Deej? Because I know he's in the PvP, and I know I'm gonna have to kill him many times. Thank you, Kimmy, for the $7. Oh my God, I about literally jumped out of my chair. Whew. Only antibiotic I'm allergic to is Keflex. What the hell is that? What's Keflex? I don't even know what that is. So 777 is like €5. So that means that okay, wow, that's like a $2 difference or something, right? So does that mean, let's say, like, to me, that would mean if you moved over here, right? Like if you wanted to do like foreign exchange, you know what I mean? You would have more money here than you would have there. And am I understanding that part right? You know what I mean? Like if you turn a euro into the US dollar, that you basically you would have more money. I'm assuming. At least that's what, because if it's 777 is 5, yeah, so you would have like $2 more for every $5. And if I moved to your country, well, then I would have less money. Like it would cost me $7.77 for $5. Wow, exchange rates change from week to week. Yeah, I'm guessing they do. I mean, you got a donation once in foreign currency when it exchanged a dollar amount. I had that. No, I didn't. Who was that? I was watching somebody, and somebody tipped them from some country in Africa, I think it was, and it literally flipped. It sounded like a lot, it really did, but it came out to like 11 cents. But I mean, but it sounded like a shit ton. But it definitely, yeah. So, but everything costs more, so should be purchasing less. Well, I mean, I get, yeah, I get. I don't know what the prices are where she's from. I know prices here are kind of ridiculously high, but I don't know about in Scotland, where she's from. Go to Mexico, you spend less money. True, Monique, but you also get less quality. For example, here you can take a drink of water. There, I wouldn't recommend it. You could, but I don't think I would. So anyway, those were the reminders. That, and if you wanted to maintain your rents, just message me, let me know. Let's see. You like your yeah, I agree with that. That's something I think that's needed everywhere, but obviously it's not everywhere. I don't know where it is and where it ain't, honestly. You're like a few hours from Mexico. It would take me quite a while to go. It would cost me more money to go to Mexico than the money I would save by going there in the first place. If they'd let me in, I don't know. Uh, you're just a few hours, huh? Wow. Could you light me one of my? Wow. That's interesting. So, I mean, the NHA. Well, okay. Should Chinese? Yeah. Stuff is an even bigger gamble on quality. Everything's a gamble on quality. I mean, honestly, nobody gets a guarantee of when you buy anything. You know what I think's weird? Temu. The cheapest, hello, you boys. Well, I think the cheapest place in the world to buy anything of very poor quality that isn't worth buying is Temu. It's not even the size that you think it is. Well, you wouldn't want to buy clothes from there, I can tell you that. Like an extra large there looks like an extra small or something. Like everybody I talk to, they order something for their TV, they're like, "What the hell is this?" you know. Some things I guess are pretty normal, but then other things. You went to the orthopedic today and was in and out in 20 minutes. You ain't getting in and out of here anywhere here in 20 minutes. That included the x-rays and him reading them. Well, then you got lucky. I love Temu. You get my tiny resin ducks from there. Oh, them like little plastic. Yeah, I got a grandkid that loves those things. I don't know. I'm not an online shopper. I go by what I hear, which is a lot of people going, man, like somebody told me once they ordered a shirt from there and it was like a double extra large, and when they got it, it might as well have been a small. I'm like, well, maybe they don't know how to tell what size clothes you wear or something. My mother bought a light thing that you put on your hand around and go down and turn it on and up and turn it off. Oh God, yeah, Temu. 2 out of 3 of their stuff is a joke. Better stuff at Dollar General, but only slightly. I don't know. I said I'm not an online shopper kind of guy. I'm old fashioned. I'm more of the go to the damn store and get it. So when I mail somebody something, I have a hard time with that because like you got to get a box and then you got to do all this and then sometimes like when you mail something like in a package, you think you're mailing somebody gold or something. The price they charge, it's like it's a small box. What the hell's the problem? Yeah, you don't buy clothes, but cheap dog toys and pin badges. Yeah, I don't even know what all they carry. I guess if they're, what somebody told me once, they got all kinds of stuff from everywhere, and I don't even know what all they carry. I guess anything you wanted to find, right? But I don't understand how you buy some things online anyway. Especially like shoes or clothes. Don't you want to make sure they fit when you buy them, you know? Like what if you ordered a shirt from somewhere and like you asked the person, "What size shirt do you wear?" right? And then they say extra large, so you order them a shirt and you say extra large, and then they get it and it's like a small. Or they get it and it's like a 5 extra large. Like just ate them alive. You don't know, that could happen. Oh, missed you guys. I'm glad to be back. You just send gifts to people from Amazon. Yeah, I get that. But again, how do you know? You know what I mean? Like a hat. And I'm wearing the hat you bought me, by the way. Um, that's cool because they're adjustable. You can, adjust it to, if you got a big head, you just, you open the straps and there you go. If you got a small head, well, now then you close them. You love your clogs you got from Amazon last year. Okay, but again, let's just pretend for a moment that you looked at your foot size, right? And you ordered that in your size, and then they come in, only they don't fit. Somebody said returning stuff to Temu is difficult, but I don't know because again, I'm not a really an online shopper kind of guy. Temu has become the hook in a joke when you compare things to the original, like Jake Paul is the Temu Rocky Balboa. Sandals and just say grow into them. Uh, well, I guess you could. Or you could actually go to the store, try them on, and make sure they fit. That's what I do, right? Because if I'm going to buy something and I need to wear it, I'd like to make sure that I can actually wear it. Have you seen his jaw? No. Oh, you talking about Jake Paul? No, why? What happened to his jaw? I know he likes to fight sometime or, box big boxers or something. I don't know why people do that unless it's money, but I mean, they make a lot of money, so I guess it pays off or they wouldn't have the money they have. So who'd he fight? He had to get his jaw messed up from somebody. Somebody had to give him that good old left or right hook. Of course, it could have been a really good uppercut. Yeah, he got destroyed by it. But who did he fight, though? 'Cause again, I don't follow that stuff either. I know a lot of guys watch, football and stuff like that. To me, they're overpaid jock straps. I really just don't watch it. I never did. Like, I'm from Missouri. If our team makes the Super Bowl, okay, I'll watch. Baseball, I can play it. I never could watch it. It's too boring to watch. He did a boxing match. He got punched really bad in the jaw and broken in two places. But who did he fight? He probably shouldn't have fought him then if that guy done broke his jaw. He should have just not fought him. And obviously, though, he did. It's been weeks and he can still only have fluids. Damn, maybe he needs surgery. But nobody's telling me who messed his jaw up. What was the boxer's name? I mean, you don't know the name? I don't either. Like I said, I don't follow the whole Paul thing at all. I get it. They're rich. I know they do podcast and all that other stuff. I know they get into fights. You know, I but I don't know the rest of it. Don't really interest me much. I'm picky that way, okay? I just don't get into certain things. So again, a quick reminder, if you want to be a mod, DM me, let me know. If you want to join the PvP, get in there and just say, hey, I'm in. Anthony Joshua. Hell, I don't even know who the hell that is, but whoever it is, he probably shouldn't have followed him. Uh, so I don't remember who whooped his butt. Didn't shed a tear over the destruction either. You had to Google it? Yeah, I don't even know who Anthony Joshua is. Obviously, he's a boxer or something. I'm not a boxer. I know how to fight when I need to. Um, but at my age, I'm pretty sure that's something I probably should not be doing. Anyway, we are going to call it here. That's all the reminders I wanted to do. Let you know we are 99% back. We're no longer contagious. That's a good thing. But I'm back. We're going to get back into streaming. If you could, go ahead and like this. I don't really care if you share this one out. This was just an announcement. And hopefully you guys tune in this evening. We'll be doing Wasteland again. But I do need to feed my face, go to the horse trough and have my dinner. You saw a picture of him and Jake Paul, and Anthony is a lot taller than Jake. Yeah, well, again, he got paid. I guess if you're getting paid for a broken jaw, enjoy your broken jaw and take your pain pills. I mean, I don't really know what else to say about all that, right? I mean, if that's what they want to do, by all means, they should do whatever it is they do. But you guys can, yeah, this was just a reminder. I'm back. We will be streaming live later this evening. We'll do day 12, and I'll try to remember what the hell I was doing. Again, if you're in the multiplayer, that will be starting back up now that I am over, for the most part, over COVID. People do stupid things. Well, that's a common thread of human society. We all do stupid things. I'm not innocent of that. I don't believe anybody is. Even if you claim you don't do stupid things, yes, we do. If you're not in my Discord, please feel free to join. Uh, the birthday stream of the channel is the 19th. We're going to do it on the birthday of the channel. Haven't decided exactly what I'm going to do because now I'm behind on everything, but that's what it is. But here we go, guys. I am out of here. You say that all the time, last son. Well, that's about right, too. We'll see you guys later this evening. Thank you guys for coming in. I'm going to give you to the outro because, well, the law of the land is food just does not cook itself. Yeah, the birthday of my channel is actually his birthday. And Jags, if you're lurking out there somewhere, happy early birthday. I tell you, you're getting old and gray. But I haven't noticed any gray. Damn it. Damn it, Jags, get some gray hair like the rest of us. But anyway, I'm out of here. I got to go cook. I'll see you guys this evening. Bye. Have fun.